Hello, Haripriya. Today you're late.
Yes, sir.
What happened? Overslept?
No, sir. I was having something to eat after coming
Oh,
back.
you come at what time?
So I usually come at 5:30, but today it was my mom prepared my dinner late.
Oh, that's the problem. You have the habit of eating at 7.
Yes,
Eating
sir.
like 6:30. It's very good habit. The eating early before at 7 p.m. is actually good for our health. From evening to the morning, your Haripriya, your parents are doctors.
The dentist, sir.
That's why. Dentists means they have the knowledge of doctor. They are doctors only. So, do you brush your teeth 2 times, morning and evening? Huh?
I didn't get you. Come again.
I asked, uh, is it a good habit? Are you following that habit of brushing your teeth 2 times, morning and evening?
I'll do it in the morning, but evenings I skip it sometimes.
But your parents force you to do na?
No, sir, not really.
Why? It's a good habit na. Is it actually? This is my doubt, Haripriya. Because my parents told me and everyone in my family they follow that morning you have to brush your teeth, that we everyone does, but before going night before going to sleep also you have to brush your teeth. Is it required, or our you ask your parents because they're dentists, is it
That my mom tells it's just to prevent cavities to grow.
acha, just to prevent the cavities to grow? And
It's
how
like the food particles present in your mouth.
Hmm.
When they decompose, it causes cavities.
Hmm. Cavities. Just to prevent cavities, it's required. But I have a different view, Haripriya. Means actually the cavities, the food that decomposes, it it has to be chemically reacted, na? Is it physically brush? Is it necessary to brush it off physically, or is it okay if we react it chemically? Means the
I don't have any idea about it. I'll
see,
ask my parents and
you
tell you
know
about it.
since ah see, because I also do it in the evening, but I have a doubt. Is it okay if we do just mouthwash in the evening, not brushing in the evening? Just ask this part,
Okay.
this one. Because see, what I know as a student, you as a student of chemistry, you must be knowing this part also. That the why do we very important, the reason we have to brush every day in the morning, because our mouth becomes acidic because of the food and this everything we eat. Our mouth becomes acidic, and the paste that we use is actually basic. So the acid and base, they react and they produce salt. So
Sir, but actually your mouth will be less acidic if you brush and go to bed.
acha, see, that's how, no, that's one more thing. But my question is it necessary to do brushing only, or is it
Sir,
okay?
like there'll be food particles stuck between your teeth.
Hmm.
No, sir. It
Yes,
just doesn't go away with just
with the
gargling.
mouthwash. Hmm. That's what. To prevent cavities, we have to do it. It's important. Haripriya, what do you plan to do in future? You want engineering or doctor?
Sir, I personally want to become a doctor. But my mom is like, attempt both. There's nothing to lose.
That's correct. But which doctor? Do you want to
I
become
wanna do
then
cardiology.
cardiology? Okay. Or brain?
Not your heart.
Heart? Actually, they in doctor profession they consider they are actually, but it actually depends on the interest also.
But actually, sir, but I love math personally. So it's like,
Mm.
Vidya ma'am recommended you.
Acha, you love math. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Before joining a class, I was like, the lesson what they did in our college, I was like, how could they do this so boringly? But I'm enjoying your class.
You enjoy, no?
It's so interactive and you let us solve on our own. But in college, they'll be like, they solve every single step and they let us copy. They don't even let us solve
Mm.
it on our own.
That's the problem. That's the wrong way of studying. The more you do by
I
yourself,
asked them, I
mm,
asked them like, just give us problems ahead, we'll solve it. And they're like, I cannot give it to you personally. I have to include all the
all
members
the
of the
one.
class.
Why? There is one more
Some of
one.
some of them like don't like math. No, sir. They're like,
Hmm.
um,
See, Haripriya,
I want.
one more interesting thing that you can do, na? Like if you have interaction with your teacher, if you just suggest them, because in my offline class I do this one. What I do, I give question on board. Question is there on board, and I ask the class to solve the question like I do for you. And once any one of them is able to solve the question, they come on board and solve it. They feel
So
very.
they'll. I suggested him that too, sir. But
Hmm.
there's like, they'll understand it more when I do it. And some of them are really weak in math, and they really need that help. So he's like, I
Actually,
cannot uh,
no, actually, see, Haripriya,
let
what's
them know.
since we are discussing, I'll tell you the psychology. Uh, See, if you are learning to drive a bicycle, correct? You have a fear.
Yes, sir.
You have a fear that I won't be able to ride the bicycle. Yes, you won't ride it. Whatever you see, your parents or someone, or you suppose if I am of that type that I think that it will damage Haripriya. Haripriya will fall off, and then Haripriya will get some this one. She will be hurting herself, and then it will be a problem. How can I hurt because I like Haripriya so much? She's a child, like that. If this kind of caring attitude is there, na, this is actually detrimental for you, because you have to make them do it. Driving a bicycle means you have to make, I have to make you drive the bicycle. Then after you have learned to drive the bicycle, na, you will start to do stunts. That's up to you. You will.
That's actually true, sir.
That is up to you, because once you become comfortable, na, it's up to you that how many type of stunts you will do. There are some students, there are some peoples who actually they means keep the hands free, means they do not handle, they put the handle, they put their hands on handle, they do not do it, and this they just drive it. Second thing is, some of them they sit on the back side and then drive it just by pedals. And some of them are even more. They try to stand on bicycle. In that particular in that case, they try to fall. They fall actually, and they do stunts also. But the important thing is me making you drive the bicycle. After that, you yourself will do everything. That this kind of concept work everywhere. what your teacher in the school is doing, because you are not getting interest there, what your teachers are doing, they are not letting you drive the bicycle. They are actually holding the bicycle, making you are sitting on it, but still they are driving it. The students won't learn, and once the student there who are weak in mathematics now, the student who are weak in mathematics, once that kind of students, if at all he solves the question by himself, he will get that much confidence, he will start to love the mathematics or any subject. That's the actual hack. If you want to enjoy something, start doing it. And then still if you enjoy it because you are a good student, if you keep on, when you keep on doing something, like when you keep on studying something, you develop interest in that. And when you develop interest in that, then the things change. Then you try to do more things in that. I mean, you try to perform stunts. That's how you become IITian. Understood? So because
Yes.
you like doing things on your own, that's why you enjoy so much. You don't want to miss the classes. Acha. Now let's learn the parabola. Actually, the parabola is part of conics that you will be learning. Conics contains it contains parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, and circle. Circle we have already learned. So why they are called conics? Because they are part of cone. If we cut it, if we take a plane, some random plane I have taken like this, and I have inserted it. If I insert half now, if you are able to visualize it, if I insert half up to here, it will cut it like this. This is a parabola. If I cut horizontally like this with the plane, it will cut a circle here. I'm showing it like this, but you have to visualize the plane is horizontally gone. हम्म, सब फिजिक्स रिमेनिंग है. Now it's cutting like this. So the circle will be there. This circle, it will cut it like this. And now coming to ellipse, if I have just put this plane just inside instead of parabola, I have just taken this ellipse, this plane like this, whole inside. Then there will be a ellipse cut. Okay, this is how conics are made.
There a hyperbola.
Hyperbola is two cones cut like this. two planes cutting a cone, one from this side. This you had now, this parabola. This part from this side, and another plane from this side, the same one.
Okay. So two of them.
Hmm. Two of one. So it'll cut like this. So this will be a rectangular or hyperbola or rectangular hyperbola. So that's why they are called conics. Actually, I'll give you a concept through which you can actually identify uh, which is a circle, which is ellipse, which is pair of straight line, everything. This is also sometime asked in JE. This equation that I'm giving you, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This equation itself, this equation actually represents everything. But there are conditions. We say when delta is equal to 0, what delta represents? Delta is AHG, HBF, GFC, determinant form. If you solve it, you'll get ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square. This thing. If delta is equal to 0, then these equation, the equation 1 represents pair of straight line. You know about pair of straight lines, na? Pair of straight line means two lines taken together, multiplied each other. Okay, but there are still conditions in this. Pair of straight lines for which h square minus ab is greater than 0 means lines are real. Both lines are real. If h square minus ab is less than 0, lines are imaginary, means in reality they do not exist. If h square minus ab is equal to 0, lines are same. Here is one more condition. If a plus b is equal to 0, lines are perpendicular. Don't worry, there is no derivation. You need not learn the derivation. Just try to remember the concept. These are actually rarity, means they do not ask this kind of question so much, but sometimes when you will be practicing question from conics, in the beginning only they'll give you. But in JE, they won't ask that much. This is for delta is equal to 0. Okay, Aripriya, okay, na? Now coming to
Yes.
next one, when delta is not equal to 0, it's small one only, not much. Then we'll move on to the parabola. For delta not equal to 0, if a is equal to b is not equal to 0 and h is equal to 0, it's a circle. If h square is equal to b, then it is a parabola. If h square is less than ab, it's an ellipse. H square is greater than ab, it's a hyperbola. These conditions you have to just remember, but try to memorize them according to the number of questions that you're finding, because as I said, in JEE main they won't ask. They do not ask because it is a memory based. The condition that you have to know. These are condition based. Achha, now coming to these are conditions. Just remember, try to remember them. These are for every cone. One line representing everything, either pair of lines or circle, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, subjected to the conditions. Now we'll start from parabola. Acha, there is one more thing. In conics only. For conics, they have defined an E, which is eccentricity. Eccentricity in real terms and normal terms, if we discuss what is eccentricity, it is the bulging. Normal physics, in according to physics, if we discuss, it's the bulging one. Bulging of a curve. Now for everything eccentricity is defined. But what is eccentricity? Eccentricity is actually how it is defined. Suppose this is our curve. For every curve, there is a focus. S is the focus. What's focus? Acha, Haripriya, do you know something about lenses, mirrors?
Yes, sir.
From 10th class, they would have taught you. Lenses are something.
Yes.
If you pass straight lines, those straight lines will actually they will refract and they will pass through a point. That's the focus. If you have performed this kind of experiment, take a convex lens from outside from some shop, put it in sunlight, and just try to focus it on a piece of paper. What will happen? That piece of paper, after some time, it will start to burn. Why? Because you are focusing all the light at one point. So much light is there at small area, so that it will start to burn. So much intensity is there. Higher energy at small places. That's what the focus is, and this focus only we are talking about. So for every curve that we are going to study conics, there will be a focus. And for every curve, there is a line which is known as directrix. What is this directrix? The focus, suppose the focus is at some distance, we do not know what it is. Let me see it as SP. This is SS focus. This is a point P. The distance SP and the point distance of P from this directrix is also same. This is how the directrix is defined. This is there for every curve. For hyperbola it will be there, for ellipse it will be there, for rectangular hyperbola it will be there, for parabola it is also there. Okay. Now we were talking about the eccentricity. What is eccentricity? When you take any point P on the curve, I have taken this, you join this S with P. And similarly, drop a perpendicular from point P to this directrix. Now this SP divided by this suppose this is M, SP by PM is known as the eccentricity. This P is any point. It can be any point on the curve. But Haripriya understood?
Yes, sir.
This is how the eccentricity is defined. Means for every curve, there is a focus. For every curve, there is a focus. From focus, you join the point P, any random point. It's not only this point P, you can join any point. Join that point, and from that particular point, drop a perpendicular on the directrix line. That SP by PM, that ratio is E. Now, this E value is equal to 1 for parabola. E value is less than 1 for ellipse. This is small definition based on eccentricity. E is greater than 1 for hyperbola. Clear?
Yes.
Is this just small definition? Now I'll start to teach you the parabola. I'll start from parabola, and we will actually derive everything. We'll actually derive the equation, how the equation arrives. Parabola, let's try to find out the equation. So first what I will do, this is a parabola. I do not know the equation of the parabola. There is a point. Acha, let's draw it. The basic one I'll draw. This is focus. Let's say it is at a distance of A from the 0,0 origin. And because I have told you the distance of the focus is equal to the distance of a line, which is directrix, perpendicular to the major axis. Acha, one more thing I did not say to you. This line is known as the major axis for parabola, and this line is known as the minor axis. Yes, Haripriya, okay?
Yes, sir.
This is focus, A, 0, because it is at a distance of A from this 0,0, it will be A, 0. Now, according to definition, can you tell, because I have told you the distance of the directrix, this directrix line is actually how it is defined. Directrix is line perpendicular to major axis and at distance same as distance from vertex to focus on other side. Now you may be wondering, sir, what is vertex? You did not say to me by now. This point, the point, this is vertex. Clear? Where it cuts the major axis, where the parabola cuts the major axis.
The major axis is like the x-axis.
It's not always the x-axis, because I'll give you the complex parabolas also. But the major axis is supposed to be that axis about which your parabola is symmetric.
Okay. So
And the perpendicular
like the long,
like the
the
long one.
side where it bisects.
Yes.
It.
It divides it into two equal halves, that one. And the perpendicular to that is the minor axis passing through the vertex. Understood everything? Now, what the directrix I have told, directrix is a line which is perpendicular to the major axis and at a distance same as the distance from vertex to focus on other side. Means this distance also have to be A. Now, can you tell me, since I have told you this is directrix, now can you tell me what should be the equation of directrix? Just
Uh,
think.
x, x is equal to a.
X is equal to minus a. It's on the other side, na?
It's on the other.
X is equal to minus a. So it will be x plus a is equal to 0. Very good. So by now what we have found, this is a focus we have put. This is a vertex that we have found here. Hmm. Now see, now we'll try to derive the equation. Just see, when we are trying to find out the equation of parabola, what we are trying to do, we have, let's assume a point px comma y, and we are trying to find out the locus of that point p. Locus means, see, let's see how the point moves, and when it is moving, it will plot a curve. That should be our parabola. And what condition it will move, under what condition it will move, there should be some condition, na? Condition is this sp by pm should be 1. Got it? Can you derive the equation of parabola by using this condition, sp by pm is equal to 1? Because e is equal to 1 for this, the parabola I have told you. Because see, you know how to find out sp. P is xy point you have assumed, right? Sp distance you can find out by using your distance formula. Pm distance also you can find out, because it is length of perpendicular from the point x comma y to the line x plus a is equal to 0. Can you equate them and then square it and then try to find out the equation of parabola? Okay, Haripriya? Try doing it. If you are getting something, tell me. If you are not getting it, I'll drive it.
So should you like take distance between the points and do?
No, nothing. Distance between the like that only you have to do. For SP, you have to pick the distance. For PM, you
It's
have to
like the
add
equidistance,
equidistance.
the distance between the directrix and the point is equal to the distance between the focus and the point.
No, 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 not like that.
Then
See, SP is equal to PM, na? P is random point. What is SP? SP is root over.
yes, so that's what I asked. The distance between point P and directrix is equal to distance between point P and S focus.
Huh, same. I understood, misunderstood. Now try to simplify it and then tell me what equation you are getting.
So I'm getting x square is equal to 4py.
No, you should get y square is equal to 4. Y square is equal to 4ax.
Ah, yes, like I had
See,
considered.
see,
Yeah.
I'll do it. See, x minus a whole square plus y square will be equal to x plus a whole square. You have to do square on both sides. Then only root will be removed. X square plus a square minus 2ax plus y square is equal to x square plus a square plus 2ax. These two will cancel out. See, y square is equal to 4ax.
What bits that have done something wrong?
You have done something wrong. Something very silly. See, you got the parabola. You got the equation of the parabola. Y square is equal to 4x. This is how you find it. But remember how you got it. By using this E is equal to 1. SP by PM is equal to E. Okay. Now see, we have learnt about a parabola. What's that parabola? Y square is equal to 4x. There are different kinds of parabola actually. Y square is equal to 4x type. Now for this, what we know? The parabola is like this, whose vertex is 0, 0. Let's write it. The vertex is 0, 0. Focus is a, 0. Yes. And the directrix is x is equal to minus a, or x plus a is equal to 0. Directrix is x plus a is equal to 0. Equation is y square is equal to 4x. Now I'll define one more thing, that is latus rectum. What it is? Latus rectum is a line. See, you will have to find out this one. It's a latus rectum is a line. Let me define LR, line, again perpendicular to major axis, passing through focus. Understood? So this is latus rectum. Now your task is, take it as a question. Now your task is to find out the point A and B. Take it as a question. Find A, comma B. This is first part. Find length of latus rectum. These are two parts that you have to find. Can you do it? Acha, one more thing. C part is find equation of latus rectum. By now you know the equation of directrix, that is x plus a is equal to 0. You know the equation of parabola, that is y square is equal to 4x. Only these things you know, and you know the focus and vertex. Right? Because you have the knowledge of straight lines and all. What, Haribia, you're getting idea? No idea.
Yes,
Getting idea? See,
I'm trying.
let me give you the idea because time is less. You know this distance is a. Again, this line is perpendicular to major axis. So it should be, equation should be x is equal to a, right? Equation we have found, x is
Yes,
equal to a. Okay, one thing we have found. Now, if I solve this equation x is equal to a with y square is equal to 4ax parabola, shouldn't I get a and b? Yes?
yes,
Solve it and get me quickly a and b coordinates. And then use the distance formula to find out the length. You keep on doing it, I'll do it. Y square is equal to 4ax. Y square is equal to 4a into a, which is 4a square. So y is equal to plus or minus 2a. X is equal to a is there. Achha, I have got the answers. A is equal to a comma 2a. B is a comma minus 2a. I have got the distance also.
it would be 4.
4a. So the length, these formulas you have to remember. Length of LR is 4a. Equation is x is equal to a and a, b are this a comma 2a and a comma minus 2a. Got it? This is the first step of knowing about parabola. This is y square is equal to 4x type. In the next class, I'll tell you about different types and what if the vertex changes to some other point. What happens then? Then how do we find out the different things? Those we'll discuss in the next class. Okay? And then we'll start to solve the problems. Yes, let's end it.